Right guys, bit of a wobbly start there, bit of an impromptu one again here in Worcester at the Fownes Hotel. Coming to town today to get my car serviced. Forgot my gimbal, but because this place was again in the newspaper yesterday, I thought I'd swing by and take a look. So this is the rear of the hotel, which I believe has 120 odd immigrants, migrants, refugees and asylum seekers, and they have been staying here for quite some time. I know Truth Hurts and Mitch Media were down here last Christmas. If you go to TH101 UK or Mitch Media or both, you'll see the video where the new neighbours were having a lovely Christmas dinner. So for those that are just joining us, we are at the Fownes Bar, Restaurant and Migrant Hotel, just off the city walls. I'll show you where it is, in Worcester. Sorry I've not got the gimbal again, it's a bit of an impromptu one as I was passing. But there's city walls, there's the flags. There's a sort of city centre over there, the industrial estate behind, and there's the hotel itself. Like I say, there's about 120 male migrants in here. Let's go and have a little walk, see if we can see inside. Doubt it very much because this place has been all over the newspaper the last few days. Worcester News, Hereford News, Malvern News. And I think they're trying to make it look, there's some trainers out, they're trying to make it look as it's either closed or open to the public. It's clearly neither. There's a phone number, folks, if you want to give them a call. 01905 613 151. Recommended. Yeah, sorry it's a bit shaky again. I've been on the coffee and it's a YouTube live stream with no gimbal. So we'll do the best we can and see if we can see inside. It's not looking promising so far. Although some service users have come out of the rear of the building. I'll be doing a separate video on that because I caught that on the body worn. Five-star food hygiene rating. Wonder if it's halal. Silly question, of course it is. But look at this, guys. The Fownes Hotel, Restaurant and Bar, Worcester. Around 120 male migrants. Like I did say at the start of the stream, they've been staying here now for well over a year. If you get over to Truth Hurts, TH101 UK and Mitch Media, put in Christmas dinner at the Fownes or Christmas lunch at the Fownes, and you'll find this place. You'll also find an interview with one of the service users who tells us he's being moved into a HMO somewhere in Worcester. There was a little protest here last week because it seems to be the case that some of those flats over there and some other nearby apartments, including student accommodation, has been repurposed under the Worcester City of Sanctuary scheme and other schemes for the immigrants, migrants, refugees and of course asylum seekers. I have to keep saying all of that because you get the Karens. There's a camera up there, look in that window, that's interesting. You get the Karens saying they're not migrants, they're asylum seekers. Filming you, filming me. Yeah, they're expecting visits here, they're expecting a protest I think the weekend. If you're on Facebook or WhatsApp, get over to Stop the Boats Worcester. There is a group that are going to be doing some campaigning in this area if you like. at these cars. This car park is just for the hotel. That bit there is separate, but this bit is just for the hotel, I believe. Let's have a look at this BMW. It's not looking too healthy, is it? Sierra Delta 53, Zulu, Lima, Victor. Look at the state of that. Front flat tyre. Wow. So look if we can get on the back bit. Very doubtful. I've just been down the canal. I had a chat with some locals. I've had a chat with some of these guys over here in the factories. You all right, pal? There's a guy over here wants me to just go over and have a quick chat. This will be interesting. How you doing, mate? You all right? The ones that put the flags up. Am I on the right side, yeah? We're on a live on YouTube, I won't put you on.
No, thanks.
No.
Can I just tell you about the hotel
of course
situation?
You can,
Okay. The fundamental thing you got to understand that the immigrants aren't the worst.
No.
It's Mohammed Carhill.
Who's that, man?
He's the manager. He's a cunt.
Of that place.
And I've been fighting with him since 1988.
Let's just get that on a Zoom. So say that name again. So
Mohammed Carhill.
So anybody watching, you've just heard the guy here. Can you Google that and get me some information?
Yeah, and
Mohammed.
if you look on internet, under the Fownes Hotel, it comes up that he threatened to kill a customer. One of the customers years ago. How he gets to run this, I've asked the police on many occasions to do CRB checks on these, because Mohammed's brother, who's here, he's a wrong 'un. He really is a wrong 'un.
And are they on site, do you reckon? Is that one of the cars?
No, they've all finished now.
Right.
Mohammed went about 2 hours ago.
Okay.
And then the other is Julie Merrick.
I know that name.
Yeah, Julie Slag.
Right. Because they had a bit of a... Because I'm from Ombersley direction.
Right.
But we're doing a Stop the Boats Black Country in Dudley tomorrow, Wolverhampton.
Right.
But there's a guy up in Worcester who wants to get a Stop the Boats Worcester going. And obviously get a bit of thing outside of here.
Yeah, but it's quite... I've been trying to get in touch. We got Reform in Worcester. And second in command left, and it's Joe Monk.
Right.
I've rang her 20 times. I've emailed her 4 times.
Yeah.
Not a single response, nothing. Because this hotel, I know everything about it, and you can get them done for planning issues.
Absolutely.
They've done that. No, but they put in planning and they used the wrong name. Mohammed Carhill's name, they spelt it wrong. But things like this, there's 101 different things they could use to shut this hotel down.
And they don't,
if
do
they
they?
want to. No, nobody wants
And
to.
from your experience, local businessmen, have you had any trouble?
I've had.
Because it's been a few years now, because we came last Christmas. Well, I didn't come, but
Yeah,
some guys
yeah,
I knew came
yeah,
last Christmas.
yeah.
And about the 19th of December, they were having Christmas dinner. They'd got hats on in the window in the restaurant, party poppers and all sorts.
Again, it's not the immigrants, it's the whole system
It's the
and
system,
everything
yeah.
of it. But my grievance is it's the cost. I'm working class. There's my fox.
Where are we?
He goes to the
Daytime
bins.
fox, look at that.
He lives.
Oh.
He lives in my booth.
Sneaky daytime fox, wow.
Hey, cat food.
Cat food. Knows what's good, eh?
It's the cost, and I'm working 10, 11 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I'm broke. I'm broke all the fucking time. I thought this Labour government was for us, and they're not. My other grievance is the Green Party in Worcester. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. If they wanted to do some good, they'll go in there and they'll find out about those people. Right?
Is this part of it as well?
It is, yeah. But you really want to go around the back. Like
So
this.
I just went out there, some
Yeah, round the
locals
back.
coming
You'll
out.
see
I
it
went
all,
down
but
the
you'll have
canal.
the security come up to you. It's Friday, it's mosque day, so they're all going.
Oh, of course, guys, I've missed it because it's
Yeah.
mosque day.
Yeah.
My car's in the Audi garage up on Bromyard Road, so
Oh, right.
I caught the bus into
the
town, and I
mosque,
thought, you know what?
Yeah.
Why I'm here, why not?
But look, these here, they keep themselves to themselves.
Yeah.
They don't interfere with anybody.
No.
They don't cause any trouble. Out of, the 120 or so in there,
Yeah.
there's going to be a couple of bad ones. But
Course,
the
yeah.
thing is, we don't know. We don't know if me or you. And my argument is, my wife's Russian.
Right, yeah.
It cost me £36,000 and 11 years to get her to be a citizen of this country.
Flippin'
I got refused 3 times.
Good God.
And to this day, they haven't told me why. When I had to pay £1,500 a year for them to use the NHS. So I've got more of a grievance than
Course,
all
yeah.
the fucking Green Party
Of
put
course.
together.
I mean, we've-
Syrians and Afghans get
Yeah.
indefinite leave to remain within 3 years. Free.
That's right, yeah.
But yeah,
But these ones here, correct me if I'm wrong, but these are illegals, aren't they? They're not the Arab, they're not the Afghan.
They're all boats.
These are all allegedly boats, aren't they? Which
They're
we think of
illegal, yeah.
boats with wings, we think.
Yeah,
we've been round, I say as a collective, over 400 hotels now, just in England. They haven't done Scotland yet. This is one of the better
Mohammed
ones.
Cahill and his staff, there's 2 in the kitchens that just deal drugs to them all.
Really?
Yeah, and they
That's
do
standard,
it here.
yeah.
Yeah. And
So they're dealing drugs, folks, here, right by this alleyway with a canal at the back.
oh, I'll tell you how stupid they are.
Housing estates.
I was sat in my truck there,
Yeah.
and they were lent against it, and they did a drug deal. And they didn't realise I was in the truck.
And what would that
So-
be? It's
so-
not just weed, is it? It's Class A, isn't it?
Oh,
They're dealing
God,
coke
this was a
and
little
heroin
packet
and all
right
sorts.
back in.
Yeah.
But I went and showed the pictures to the police, who
Yeah.
are here at
Yeah.
least 3 times a week, and they threatened to arrest me.
What, for racial incitement or some nonsense?
I don't know. Every time I protest, I have like 10 police around me. I don't know if it's because I'm a fat bastard or what, but I'm harmless.
Of course. But yeah, I mean, what are those cameras doing up there? That's pointing directly on your
I know.
business, isn't
It's
it?
been like that for 4 years.
Look at those-
Straight into my business.
4 years.
And last Friday, the police said they would look into it, and they've done nothing.
Well, as far as I know, if you're a commercial business and you have CCTV, you should have a sign saying, one, you know, that you're filming
Yeah.
members of the public, and two, where you can access that because it's data protection.
But it shouldn't go straight into my workshop.
But it shouldn't be
should it?
looking straight at you
No.
and your
But
caravan
the
and your
thing
cars.
is a little businessman here, nobody will help you.
No, of course
But
not.
everything's geared up for the hotel. So if you complain,
Yeah.
you threaten to get arrested. So you can't win, you see.
I mean-
the only way to win is to do it legally.
Legally, yeah.
And all the offences these people are doing at the hotel, and just shut it down. I don't know where it'll go, but
We had it in Dudley last week with Dudley Council, or a fortnight ago now. There's a place called the Quality Hotel in Dudley, right by the zoo. And it was an old historic building. It's been empty for a couple of years because of the COVID. And they moved them in, I don't know, 3.5 years ago. Everybody knew. They were on the park at the back, interfering with the young girls, the women, smoking, drinking, even though some of them are supposed to be Muslim and whatnot. But Dudley Council turned around and said the place was empty and it was being used as storage. West Midlands Police told us a similar story, despite the fact that I'd been there 4 months ago and a friend of mine had been there 2 days ago and knocked on and asked them, are you asylum seekers? Lay in bed, and they've gone, oh, yes. So we know the councils and the police don't always tell the truth.
Again, the security, the lads that work the security, that's a job. They've
Yeah.
got to make a living. And they're good guys.
£350 a day.
Never, but they're great
Yeah.
guys, and the security here are great guys. But
It's good
they
to
have
hear,
to
though.
jump. Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
good guys. They really are. The problem is lack of information. You know, somebody like yourself needs to look and just
Check
with
it
them
all out.
and show no aggression.
Who's that lady there? Is she part of it? Because that's their car park, isn't it?
Yeah, no, they rent all these spaces out to
Oh,
people.
right. Yeah, they're all doing that, the hotels.
But these were my spaces, and because I
These
helped
here.
out some immigrants
Yeah.
who were real nice, they're Australians.
Eritreans,
They
yeah.
took all my parking spaces off me.
So once
This hotel super glues my locks. They put padlocks on my gates. They park in front of my fire exit here, so I can't get in and
to
out of
get
my
you on,
workshop.
but
They're awful. The people, Mohammed Cahill, who's Egyptian,
Yeah.
and if you know, there was an Egyptian put down for 30 years in London for trafficking people.
it was indeed, yeah.
That's a coincidence, isn't it?
So what happened a couple of weeks ago? They had a little gathering. Was it
That was-
outside here?
Yeah, that was
it
Worcester,
on that road?
Worcester Patriots. Oh no, it was supposed to be organised by Worcester Patriots, but they didn't turn up.
Yeah.
So no, just everybody got together, and the Green Party got the other side.
Got the other.
And,
There was a lot of
yeah.
them, wasn't there?
Yeah, and there was whatever they say. There was only one person arrested.
Was there?
And they were drunk and disorderly, so they would have got arrested.
Anyway.
But myself and my friends, we demonstrated quietly, and we chatted to the police, and we just showed our, you know, I wouldn't even just show. For me, that just showed that I hate the system. The
Yeah.
system's all wrong, and it's breaking us as a nation. I'm absolutely strapped to cash. You know, I used to have an expendable income. I'm so
now.
glad I don't smoke
What
and
is it?
drink.
What is it you do without saying too much? Because we're on live still. Like
repair
paint
cars.
spraying and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, you do
yeah,
cars?
yeah,
I used to be an
yeah,
RAC
cars.
breakdown mechanic. I was patrol for years.
But let me
Work for Rogers Rescue on this area.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
curse.
No,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, this place is built on the Whitefriars, and I'm sure
I
it's
know
cursed.
that, yeah.
But in this hotel was revamped, and the council gave them loads of perks.
Right.
Because if you look on SatNav, that's Clare Street. It doesn't even
It is,
belong.
yeah, I noticed
It
that.
doesn't belong to the hotel.
Let me just show you guys. So this here, where they've put this in here, look. Without planning permission, this is actually a public road. And they've blocked it all off. And not only that, this guy here tells us they're renting out the car park spaces.
So there used to be tramps in here.
Okay.
Right, before it was done up, they gave them in 85 all these perks for this hotel to open up because this road went in, the City Walls Road, and he died. He died in there. I don't know if it burned, but the guys from this business, Paul and Keith Lloyd, helped and sorted it out, and they used to feed him and give him food and everything. But round the corner, you've got Mag's Day Centre, in the oldest church building in Worcestershire,
And
Midlands.
surrounded, I was going to say, yeah.
But because they're broke, they're on short hours. So I see these walking around with 2 phones, doing live chats to their at home, new clothes, 3 meals a day, dental care and English lessons, right? Because Mags is on short hours, the homeless ex-taxpayers last week had to eat their food out in the rain. So in any society, and even the Greens,
Shocking, isn't it?
why can't they come into that building and have 3 meals?
Well, last,
I don't think they'll complain about 3 meals a day,
no.
as long as they're not getting soaking wet eating it.
Last year we were up, I normally park up by, is it Bernardo's on the island, the charity, I park opposite. And you've got the Salvation Army Centre, haven't you, up the side street, behind the back of Bushwhackers or whatever. There was an old lady, 72 years old, sleeping in the doorwell of the Salvation Army, do you remember?
It's all wrong.
And I went up to her and I said, what on earth are you doing, sleeping in the daytime? And she said, they won't help me, because I haven't got £20, you have to give the Sally Army 20 quid apparently. And she said, the reason I sleep in the daytime, she says, they come out the clubs in the night time, she says, and piss on me. And that's a 72-year-old woman.
Oh, no, it's
And
not right.
I've got over 100,000 followers just on Facebook. We've got YouTube, everything else. We
Yeah.
threaten them with that, with a bit of weight behind it, and they don't care.
No.
They won't do
See,
anything
I
these days.
believe in fairness. So
Yeah.
if these illegals can be in here, then homeless can be in
Of course.
there. And 3 minutes. And I'll be all for that. Because
Absolutely.
that's fair.
Yeah.
But what is now isn't fair to anybody apart from the people that are running it.
I mean, the way it's going at the moment, they are harbouring and aiding and abetting unlawful, what they call illegal
that's
aliens.
right, yeah.
That's the councils, the hotels, the security, all of them.
And
But
it
the problem
seems
is,
that-
we find,
yeah,
we've been lighting
yeah.
them up now. I've been doing it nearly a year now, but the lads I've been doing it with, and women, I've been doing it 3, 4, 5, 6 years, some of them.
Yeah.
But the worrying thing is, while they're in here, we know where they are and they're contained. Now, with
they're
all
not,
these,
they can walk around.
well, I know that, but they're not supposed to. You know,
I
that's
heard
why
a
the
stupid
security's
MP
there.
saying, oh, from the war or whatever, they're detained, and another
Yeah.
woman said, no, they're not. They're free to.
They're
walk
free to
around."
roam as they will.
I told you, my wife's Belarusian.
Yes,
And, you have to get visas and everything to go over there, and you have to sign in for immigration. You have to give your passport in,
Yeah.
sign in. I was 3 hours late for signing in for immigration because it was over a weekend. Yeah. I was thrown into prison. I was
God.
fingerprinted, thrown in a cell covered in piss for
Jeez.
5 hours because I was 3 hours late signing on for immigration.
The
And
unfortunate
this is a holiday maker, isn't
holiday
it?
maker, yeah.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is, with illegal immigrants, they are protected under international law, so they've got more rights than you and me as a British citizen.
Yeah.
But when they land them and they give them refugee status, if you like,
These are the dodgy ones.
they get. There's some more coming out with the flip flops. I wonder where they're going with the windows.
Oh, he's not dressed fit to go to the mosque, so you don't know. He might be a fixer, and the fixers.
Oh, here's some more coming.
Yeah, but they're immigrants, you see. He's something else.
Let me
And
show you these
it's
guys.
just like gangs. They run gangs, they run the drugs. You know, there's a blind guy, and he's treated like absolute shit, you know. And his mate drags him up and down. Yeah, you know. But you got like, you know, there's the Kurds. Now, Kurds are pretty much like us.
Yeah.
They're proud,
Yeah.
fighters, and they've had everything stripped of them. And they're you know, they're Muslim, but they're not radical. So, and you know, a majority of the Kurds are all right. So you can't lump them in as what it's too
There's one thing,
complicated.
that's right.
It's too complicated.
We had,
you know, air to trains, their second language is English.
Is English, absolutely.
They're lovely.
We had some the other week though. You saying that ever trains at Castle Bromwich, Holiday Inn, bit bigger than this.
Yeah.
And first of all, he was doing that at the window in front of women and children, pleasuring himself for the live stream, master and something else on the end. But then a couple of minutes later, in front of, I ain't kidding, 50 to 60 police in high vis, they've chucked liquid out the window and it's hit 3 of the sort of what you call protesters. We don't know whether it was pee, we don't know if it was water, we don't know if it was acid.
And it was an air to train.
Yeah, we try.
Yeah.
Now normally, because they're up here, they're taller than me, and we don't get that many problems with them.
Yeah. See, this one that was done in court
There's
yesterday,
another one.
He's Ethiopian, isn't he?
Ethiopian, yeah.
So,
Has there been many cases here that you know to like crime?
The thing is, the police are here at least 3 times a week, right?
Not as bad as some places. It can be a per day.
I go and film them,
Yeah.
and I ask them what's going on, and they say, "Oh, I can't tell you." So we don't know. But if you look at Worcester Magistrates Courts,
All the names.
yeah,
And all at this address here,
yes,
this hotel.
yeah.
That's the way to do it.
And
Yeah.
brilliantly, they've changed the address from South Street, as it was, to
Flipping heck.
Montclair Street, so people don't realise it's the hotel.
Which is this? They're all doing that, you know.
Yeah.
They put in Union Jacks up now at some of them to throw people off, especially the care homes.
Yeah, but the problem with Worcester is apathy.
Yeah.
You know, just lean back. The Greens are very active, but the rest aren't.
Well, Malvern, we were doing about 6 months ago. Malvern, we're going to put something on at the Priory Hotel for Serco for the landlord asylum accommodation. You know, where they offer private landlords 7 years rent and all that stuff. The immigrants get everything free.
This is Serco.
Is this Serco as well? Yeah, they're a bloody nightmare. So we've got Serco here. Up north, it tends to be Mia's group. And then down south, there's a company called Clear Springs Ready Homes. So you've got the 3.
But since the demonstration, even the bosses have been keeping a low profile.
It seems locked down, doesn't it?
Mohammed Carhill, last time I spoke to him, he told me to go fuck myself.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's the calibre of a person.
Well, what I'm going to do now, because I'm on live here, I'm going to have a walk around the back.
Yeah.
See what we can see. If I'm not back in half an hour, phone the police because they've chopped me like chicken. But I'll turn this off and I'll come back and I'll give you my details if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah. Obviously, I've got shitloads to do.
Yeah, of course.
The high vis security, and they're okay.
Are they a local firm, aren't they?
They're local lads.
That's
There's
good.
a white lad, I haven't seen him, Adam, bearded. He's wonderful.
Well, at least they're employing some locals. There's a lot of the hotels.
Yeah. But because you're filming, they'll be quite aggressive to you.
Yeah, I'll be used to it. No, normally, to be honest, bro, we do this professionally. We normally got body cams, mics, and loads of cameras. But today, not even a gimbal. I thought what I'm passing.
And you tell him.
And we're always polite with them as well.
And you say, this is Clare Street, it's in public, I can film as much as I like. If you make this a private road, then you've got some. But all the way around this hotel, and when you get to the bollards, that's all that's left of Clare Street.
And even that there, it's got council cameras on there, hasn't it? Those are council, aren't they?
No, that's Parking Eye.
Is that Parking Eye private? Right.
But get this, right from the start, I told them to face them this way.
Yeah.
Because my customers, if they miss my entrance, turn around, come into my drive, have a quote for 3/4 of an hour.
They're going to get zapped.
They get 100 quid parking fine.
Jeez.
And this hotel, I had an 80-year-old granny in tears, and Mohammed Carhill thought it was funny and told me to go fuck myself.
And of course, before, your customers could have come through that way. Had they missed a turn?
That's a service road, but they pinched it. Can you look at the engineers? That's their goods inward. Every single vehicle, they have to plug into the computer so they don't get a parking ticket.
They have to come through that way as well.
Every single day, yeah.
We'll get on to this. This is disgusting, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So all these things.
And how long have you been here as a business?
Years
by the looks of it.
Miller and Lloyd, 1976 started here. I first came down here in 1983 before it's a hotel, and I bought this business in 2008.
Good God.
Yeah, I know it inside out.
Let's hope you can keep it going and this doesn't cause you any... But yeah, let me go and have a quick walk round.
I'm at the end of my tether. I've had enough. I'm doing the building up to sell it. I can't cope with this anymore. It's not so much the immigrants, it's all the
cost
hassle
of living
that goes
as well,
with
isn't it? And all the new regulations.
And all the hassle that goes with it, because you tell me, apart from the Green Party and this stupid fucking government, who wants these people? Can you name anybody?
No.
It's
much like the councils, though. I said to somebody the other day, name one thing that the council does for us that we actually want. And they go, well, they collect the bins. And I said, but they charge you for that now. And if you live in Birmingham, they don't do it.
They don't do it in Birmingham.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. So no.
But yeah,
no.
give me 10 minutes. I'll have a walk around the back. I'll turn the live off,
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah,
come back
yeah,
over. I'll
yeah,
just give you my
come and
details,
yeah,
and
sure,
then
yeah. And what I'll do is, when the police come, I come and video it because.
yeah. Well, if you get any clips that way, you can send them me if you
I'll
wanted
send them
to.
straight to you. Yeah.
Give me 10 minutes. I'll be back. I won't get you on. See, is that yours? That's open. Right, there we go, guys. We're just over at the Fownes Hotel in Worcester, for those that are just joining us. 126 immigrants, migrants, refugees, I believe, are staying here. Just been told by a couple of the local businesses that road there, that service road, has been closed off by the hotel for a couple of years now. Look at the state of this. At least they've got a fire escape. But it is Friday, and they have all gone to the mosque because it's dinner time, so I've just missed that. Hello, lads. A couple of the lads there just coming out. They seem friendly enough compared to some of the hotels we visit. But this is a public right of way, folks. The rear and side of the Fownes Hotel in Worcester. A lot of the guys have gone to the mosque. The ones in flip-flops, obviously not Muslim, haven't. Just had a nice chat with a couple of locals. There's a guy just coming out there, seeing the camera and decided better of his. So it looks like this is the way in. Yeah, lads, I won't get you on, you're all right. No problem. Only on camera there. It's barricaded off. We'll have a little walk around the front, come back on, so as not to attract too much. Now, are we going to find any Top Guns? That is a Top Gun. Oh, that's made my day. We've got Top Guns. We've got travel passes. We've got the Red Bull. We've got more Top Guns. Takeaways. Clearly smoking at the back door there, aren't they? There you go, folks. City Walls, Worcester. Clare Street. Should be open to the public. And because of these people, it isn't. He's made it quite homely, hasn't he? So right on the main road, right opposite some student accommodation, and there is a park behind as well. Park and a canal. Is that you, Les? Is that pay per mile? Who knows? Another one of these old buildings seems to have been built half underground. I'm sure some people that are watching this will know what I mean by that. The old mud floods. Let's go back around the side and see if we can get a way on. It does look, because of the newspaper coverage yesterday, it does look like they're expecting us. Not necessarily me, but auditors, so to speak. So that's just brought us back to where we started. So I am going to go all the way back round to where those guys are coming out. In fact, let's go and press the doorbell and see if we get any response. Can't hurt, can it? Because on my own, I do feel a little bit intimidated at the back with all these young male migrants coming out. So I can't imagine how single women would be feeling. That has just beeped. I heard it. It went bzzz. Don't very much I'll come out and say hello, but we'll give it a go. Hi guys. Can't see somebody inside. Yeah, they don't want to come out. They've also screwed the door up there. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, there's some Hy-Vis shuffling around inside. They're not going to come out, are they? So we'll go back around the back and see if we can find another entrance. Make some noise now going across the pebbles. Yeah, so it seems that these cars here may be renting a space from the hotel. And from what I've just been told by the guy over there at the car place with all those flags, the owner of this place, foreigner, isn't very friendly, isn't very nice, and he causes people a lot of problems in the area and has done for some years. So I think we'll investigate this place a little bit more, share the information on it, contact the council to find out why this place is allowed to close the road there and cause all of these businesses problems for the customers getting in. Not only that, the hotel has put ANPR cameras up. Let me show you. So they've put their own ANPR cameras up. Where have they gone? There. And they're charging people to drive through what was public right away. Look at that, unbelievable. Worcester Council. We're coming into Worcester Council this afternoon to have a word with you, if you've got any offices open. Yeah, let's have a quick walk around the back again. Kitchen there. Smell the food, and for a change, it doesn't smell of curry. It smells of fish, actually. So for all those that call me racist because I mentioned curry, when I'm at the backs of these places, it's Fish Friday today, and it certainly is Fish Friday. Oh, it could be the canal, actually, because we're quite close. Now I'm getting a whiff of Earl Grey tea. That's interesting. See if we can see in this bit. No, they've really gone to town locking this place down, haven't they? What's he had? A cup of tea in a glass. Thought we got Bacardi and Coke going on then. In fact, before we go back round that way, should we have a quick look at the bins? I would imagine, because this place was in the newspaper yesterday, they've had a quick tidy up. Yeah, let's have a quick look, see if we've got any pizza boxes, Just Eat delivery. Carpet. Not too bad, actually. There you go. We know they don't drink tap water. And they've got UHT milk here. My God, what's going on in that room up there? Look at that. I mean, I've never seen so many CCTV cameras hidden in windows. Wow. Is that door open? Nope. That one's padlocked. So let's go back round to the side bit where the guys in the flip-flops are coming and going. And I bet they're going to be in panic mode now, even though I'm on my own today. I've got no gimbal, no body worn, just a wibbly wobbly iPhone. They seem to have gone into lockdown already. Oh, here's the bikes. What a surprise. There's the, I don't really want to mess with that, but that's the dinner bags, folks. That's the Serco dinner bags. A sandwich of fruit. Excuse me. Guy there, security guy, just seen me. Table tennis. Bikes. Oh, he's just put a board up at the window. So yeah, for those just joining us, we're in the courtyard of the Fownes Hotel in Worcester. And it seems to have gone on lockdown because I'm here with a phone camera. I'm going around locking all the doors, locking all the windows. Just a comment. More Top Guns. This chicken will walk straight past the door. Got a ladder here, folks, if anybody wants one, to get some flags up. A game of football. Good God, that's an old lady's Falcon bike from the 80s. Could be worth a few quid, that. It's like retro, yeah. It's bigger than it looks, this place, from the road. Oh, there's nice. There's a bit of information on the wall. See if I can get a zoom on that. Probably not. So I'll get you some pictures of that and I'll put it in the links below. But I'd imagine it's something to do with Serco. Oh, there's another board there. Yeah, we need to get into this place, folks. So I should get a couple of the lads to come with me at some point in the week. Certainly not on a Friday, because obviously our service users, our new friendly neighbours, go to mosque on a Friday. Local fishermen. It would have been quite a nice old building, this, wouldn't it? What was it back in the day? If you know, drop some comments below what it was before it was a hotel. And if you can, drop us some information on the current owners. How you doing, bro? You good? What's do you want to say hello? Good God, what is he doing? Let's take a step back. I don't think that's going to work somehow, mate. Still see down there, fella. Oh, I've got the music going now. Should we go this way, yeah? This way now. What about over? Oh, that's nice, look. You need to come up a bit, bro. You can see your head. People. What a clown. Another man. Hello, mate. You good, yeah? Two of you. You didn't get the bulletin about the dress code then, keeping yourselves looking tidy. Wall cameras. But there you go, folks. Fownes Hotel in Worcester. 120 plus. Undocumented. Shall I say it? Immigrants. Migrants. Refugees. Thinks I can't see them. And asylum seekers. Yeah, so I have done a few little videos. I'm going to stitch a 10-minute video together with some stable footage later on this evening on this place, with the information on the ownership, with the information on the security, filming me now, and some other bits and pieces. So make sure to like, share and subscribe. I'm going to go back now and have a little chat with that guy at the car place, the local businessman, because he wants to give me his email address so he can send me, or my email address, so he can send me some of the videos that he's recorded from this place with the police. It's there's a lot of bikes, bike inner tubes and wheels down there. That looks like it's off an electric bike. Rope swing. We're going now. Security officer. See you, mate. Good to see you wearing a mask. Got the COVID masks back. Yeah, I'm not going to get a lot here. They're all at the mosque. And they've been told to de-escalate, I think, and not sort of say anything to us at all. So let's quickly go back around the back, have a chat with the neighbours, have a chat with the local businessman, and I'll drop the video, hopefully live tonight or tomorrow, from the Fownes Hotel here in Worcester. Let me just show you again very quickly. So this is still the back of the boat hotel. This should be a council road going all the way around, and the owner of this place has took it upon himself, I'll show you in a sec, to barricade or block it off. So this guy here tells me his customers continually get parking eye tickets from just driving to his business, and the guy over there at You Fix It with all the flags can't even get his customers in to his business because of this nonsense. Have you ever seen anything like it in all your life? I mean, there's two posts there. So it would have been blocked, or it could be blocked, but he tells me these should be open. So we'll check with Worcester Council. Let's just have a look what's at the back. I have already been round, and there is a canal and a park literally just the other side of that tree. So you go up there, turn right, Canal Park. I'm going to hang around and wait for him to come back from mosque. See if we can have a chat. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. Ryan Brooks at the Fownes Hotel in what's left of Worcester. Let me show you the cathedral.